Calculate the mass
Excuse
of
me, sir.
sodium which contains the same number of atoms as are present in 15 grams of calcium. Both are atomic.
Good evening, sir.
Here you can actually get the answer without calculating the number of atoms, without considering the number of atoms, because both are in atomic form, calcium and sodium. So their number of moles will also be equal. So if I say, the question says, number of atoms of sodium equal to number of atoms of calcium. So instead of going into atoms, you can just consider the moles also, because atoms are just moles multiplied by Na. So here it will be moles of Na sodium multiplied by Avogadro number. Here moles of calcium multiplied by Avogadro number. Remember Na, this one is sodium and this one is Avogadro number. Here it is calcium. And what is mole? Mole is given as Na got cancelled. Okay. Given mass upon molar mass. Molar mass of sodium 23. Given mass of calcium 15, molar mass 40. So you calculated W equals to 15 into 23 by 40. And that is required. That is the mass is asked, mass of sodium. So when you calculate, you will get 8.625 grams. Any confusion, let me know.
So what
Given
is the
mass,
meaning of Na?
we have applied here. Next one. Calculate the weight of carbon monoxide having same number of oxygen atoms as are present in 88 grams of carbon dioxide. Now here one is molecule, the other one is atom. And if you are not able to understand, just easiest way, that write side by side. The question says you have to calculate the weight of carbon monoxide. Here you need to calculate weight having same number of oxygen atoms. Oxygen atoms are equal to oxygen atoms here. Okay. But here oxygen atoms, one molecule has double the oxygen atoms. So in 88 grams, how many moles will be there? Given mass of carbon dioxide divided by molar mass, that is 2 moles. And 2 moles will have how many molecules? Molecules will be 2 into 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules. How many atoms? One molecule has 2 atoms. It means twice of this one. These many atoms. It means here also you need to have the same atoms. Number of atoms you need to have same. 2 into 2 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. Of this, you have to calculate the number of atoms of carbon, number of molecules of carbon monoxide, because you have been asked weight of carbon monoxide, not of atoms. So how many molecules will have these many atoms? Here the ratio is 1:1.
Sir,
One
4
molecule.
moles.
Yes, yes. So first we will go step by step so that everyone can understand, but you are right. One molecule of carbon monoxide has one atom. Okay. So one, or you can say one atom of oxygen is there in one molecule of carbon monoxide. Hence, these many atoms will be there in how many molecules? Same number, 1:1 ratio. One molecule has one atom. So 2 into 6.022 into 10 power 23 molecules are there. What, how many moles will be there out of these?
So we will divide it by Avogadro's number, so 4 moles.
Good, very good. So moles will be number of molecules, number of particles, if you remember the conversion diagram, divided by Na. So it will come out to be 4. Now with 4 moles, what will be the weight of 4 moles? So mass is moles into molar mass. That's why those conversions were important. These moles for molar mass of carbon monoxide will be carbon 12 plus oxygen 16, that is 28. 4 into 28, 112 gram. That will be the answer. Now, next question. The atomic mass of carbon was taken as 100 U. Then what would be the value of Avogadro number? This question is basically of proportionality. What you have done in your 6th, 7th, 8th grade. This is the U. This is the Na. U is 12. Na is 6.022 into 10 power 23. If this is 100, what it this will be? So, and you know, if it is proportionality, you just divide x divided by will be y will be constant. If you remember direct proportionality, so 6.022 into 10 power 23. So this is math basically. 100 divided by say x. X will be 100 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 divided by 12. So approximately if we do 6 ones are 6 twos are, so approximately it should be 5 into 10 power 24. 50 into 10 power 23 means 5 into 10 to the power 24 approximately would be the answer. Okay. It will be slightly more because instead of 6 it is 6.022. That is 5.01 into 10 power 24. Now why we considered this one? It is actually nothing but it says that if 12 gram has these many, currently this is, we know that in 12 gram there will be these many molecules. So if it would have been 100, so in that proportion, in the same proportion, the molecules will increase. So that's why we applied proportionality formula.
Sir,
Yes.
here we have to take the 12 in terms of grams, or you said that I'm unable to
Okay.
understand.
When you write that, okay, it is in U. It is in U. But that says that these many grams will have these many molecules, because I told you that atomic mass unit actually tells you that if you convert it into grams, that will be molar mass.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we talked about that molar mass is nothing but atomic mass or molecular mass represented in grams. Atomic mass and molecular mass are represented in U. Those values, if I talk about only absolute value, not the unit, when represented in grams will be equal to molar mass. So that's what I have taken here. This represents 12U means, here you will write 12U, right? But 12U means 12 grams will have these many molecules, atoms or molecules, whatever it is. In this case, because we are talking about carbon, it will be atoms. So you need to remember that relationship, and that statement is very important, that molar mass is atomic mass represented in grams. If you can remember that one, that will be applicable at many places. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Good. Now this one where many students were confused, quite a few wrong answers. Those who had submitted till yesterday evening, I have graded this assignment. Okay, and you can see where you have made mistakes. You can correct those mistakes. This question says that you have a surface area, okay, and the total surface area here is 0.5 meter square, and there is some thickness of this sheet, and this thickness is 0.005 centimeter. Both the units are not same, so you will convert larger into smaller unit here, because otherwise the calculations will be in too much decimal places. So when you convert this meter square into centimeter square, means 100 into 100, you need to multiply by 10,000, so it will be 10,000 into 0.5, 5,000 centimeter square. Now you can calculate the volume. First understand the question if you have not gone through the assignment. Okay, it says this arrangement is there that 0.005 thick coating of copper is deposited on a plate of this area. Calculate the number of copper atoms deposited on the plate. You can calculate number of atoms. For you, the path number of atoms can come from number of moles, and number of moles can be from mass. Mass divided by molar mass will give you moles. But what you can calculate here, you can calculate volume, and volume with the density can give you mass. Mass divided by molar mass will give you moles. Moles multiplied by the Na will give you the number of atoms. Okay. So that's what you need to do. So volume here will be area multiplied by height. Height is 0.005. That is 25 centimeter cube. 25 centimeter cube is actually milliliter. You know that. Centimeter cube, cc, ml, same thing, milliliter. And density is given this much. It is given in centimeter cube. Leave it in centimeter cube. So from here you can apply the formula density is equal to mass over volume. From there you can get mass equals to density into volume. What we are doing? We are calculating mass from volume. Density is given 7.2 and 25 we have already calculated. 25 multiplied by 7.2 will give you 180 grams. Density will be gram per centimeter cube and volume will be in centimeter cube. Centimeter cube, centimeter cube got cancelled. Obviously, you will get unit of mass. This much is the weight of this copper sheet, 180 grams. From this 180 gram, you can calculate the moles. Moles will be 180 divided by molar mass. Given mass upon molar mass. Molar mass is 63.5. And number of atoms will be number of moles multiplied by Na. That is 180 divided by 63.5 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. So if you see, if you just consider this one as 6, this one as 60, I'm doing approximation, okay, just for calculation perspective. So it will be 0.1, 0.1, slightly less than 0.1 because it is 63. So say 0.9 multiplied by 180. So it will be around 170, 170 into 10 power 23, that is around 1.7 into 10 to the power 24.
Sir, I have a doubt here, sir.
Yes.
In this question, sir, I did further calculations. So, sir, in between it came out to be 2.8. In between the calculations, so there itself, sir, I took approximate 3 and it came 18. Sir, is it okay?
What you considered as 3?
Sir, 2.8. There was in between calculation, I considered 2.8 as 3. I wrote approx there itself, sir. Then I calculated. It came 1.8 into 10 raised to the power 24.
No, that approximation in between is not allowed. You should do
Okay, sir.
approximation in the last step only.
Okay, sir.
And that is very important that you learn approximation techniques, very helpful in NEET and JEE. There you don't need to do calculations, actual calculations. Most of the times you just need to do approximation and you will get the answer.
Yes, sir.
Sir, when I did this question, it was coming out to be 16.8 into 10 to the power 23.
16.8 is acceptable answer because that is actually 1.68 into 10 power 24. So that much error margin is acceptable. But again shows that you have done approximation in intermediate steps. Approximation in intermediate steps should be avoided. Only in last step, approximation should be done.
Sir, mine was 1.7. तो सही
Yeah.
है ना?
Absolutely correct. 1.7 is very much correct. You will get full marks. Just let me know if there is any problem in any step, if any step is not clear. And as usual, I say that you need to draw the path. If you are ever confused in numerical questions in chemistry, draw the path, and then you can get the answer. Next question. This is the question you were talking about. Calculate the number of molecules present in a spherical drop of water having a radius 1 millimeter if density of water is 1 gram per centimeter cube. This
Yes.
part may not be given. This is something you should remember, that density of water
Yes,
is
sir.
1 gram per centimeter cube. This is a sphere of 1 millimeter radius. Calculations density is in centimeter, so convert it into centimeter, means radius is 0.1 centimeter. Now it is same thing as we did in previous question. Get the volume, from volume get the mass, from mass get the moles, from moles get the number of molecules.
So it is 1.4 into 10 to the power 20, no?
I don't
Let's
remember
see.
the answer, but just I am doing it,
Oh,
very rapidly. Volume will be
okay,
4
sir.
by 3 pi r cube, 0.1. So it will be, 4 for the 16 into 0.001, right? So 4, 1, and then approximately 8. It will be 4 point and then 0.00, because you need to multiply by this one, centimeter cube. It means these many grams, because mass will be density into volume, and density is 1, so same. From here you will get moles given mass divided by molar mass. Molar mass of water is 18, and the molecules will be moles multiplied by
NA.
n. So 6 threes are 3, 1s are 3. Yes, you are right. It will be 1.4 something, correct. Because if I consider now this one as 3, this will be 3. Sorry, this one as 6. So 6 threes are will be 18. So 418 divided by 3 will be, 1.4 something. So your answer is correct. It will be 1.4 into 10 power 20. Remember, it is after calculating the volume, it is same thing. This here you just need to use 4 by 3 pi r cube, because it is a spherical drop. Otherwise, it is similar to previous question where we converted volume to mass, mass to moles, and moles to number of atoms. Here also we did the same thing, volume, volume to mass, mass to moles. Here, because we have molecules, so moles to molecule. But the steps are very much similar after calculating the volume.
Sir, can you explain question number 32 once again, please?
Question number 32, right? This
Sir.
one? Okay. Question number 32, first you need to understand what is asked and what is given. You have been asked to calculate the number of atoms present in some amount of copper. That amount, your job is to get in terms of grams. But you have been given the dimensions and density. It means you can get the volume. Till there, is that clear or not? You
Yes,
can't
sir.
do mass directly. You can calculate volume directly. You calculated volume, multiplied that by density, you got mass. So you got 180 grams of copper. So if you know that I have 180 grams of copper, I can convert it to moles because what I need atoms of copper. I have been asked atoms of copper, and now I know mass, and I can convert mass to moles, and moles can be converted to atoms. Remember this diagram we talked about, mass was here and particles here. Do you remember that diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have 180 grams of copper, and when we move towards mole, we divide it by molar mass, and molar mass is 63.5 of copper. So we got number of moles, these many number of moles. And from moles to particles, what we do? We multiply by Na. You remember that or not? Moles to
Yes,
particles.
sir.
So that's what I did here. 180 by 63.5 into 6.022 into 10 power 20. These many atoms will be there because copper exists as atom. That will be the answer.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Now, these questions will help you to understand the concepts further. And these are of the level of your examination. And the test will also be of this level, first test. But the last two tests will be of JEE and NEET level, once you have sufficient knowledge. The number of atoms of helium in 104 AMU is, I'm looking answers from you in chat window. Don't answer on mic because otherwise others will come to know the answer. Write in the chat window, which one is the correct answer in this case? Remember, it is U, 104 U. It is not grams. Amir, correct answer. Kavish, correct answer. Good. Arna, correct answer. This much time is more than sufficient. Enough correct answer. Arjun, that's why I said it is U, it is not grams. Check your answer again. Shivani, Sanskriti, Prateek, Kshitij, Yash Bedi, correct. Pratham, Yanendra, Lemuel, correct. Naman, think again. It is U, it is not grams. Ariman, correct. Naman, now correct in second attempt. And that is basically where students get confused. It is U. First, understand the helium atom. Helium atom total has 4 units, 2 protons, 2 neutrons, total 4 units. How many units are there in one helium atom? 4 units. So 4 units are in one helium atom. Just a second, I'll have to reconnect, just 2 seconds.
Can you repeat?
Yes, just a second. Okay. What I am saying, what actually units are, if you recall from your previous grades, ninth grade, etc. Units are basically the protons and neutrons. We don't consider electron because electron has negligible mass. So it primarily is decided by units, number of protons and neutrons, and any element which is represented in periodic table. And suppose I say carbon 6C12, it means there are 6 protons And this thing is neutron plus proton. Okay? Means 6 protons, 6 neutrons. And this actually decides the mass number. I'm not calling it atomic mass, remember, because I am considering numbers. So it means there are 12 units in one carbon atom, and you know that. That's why we say that 1 by 12th part of a carbon is 1 unit, AMU. By definition, you remember that. The definition of AMU is that 1 by 12th part of one carbon 12 atom. It is because there are 12 units in one carbon atom, one unit will be 1 by 12th of it. Similarly, in helium atom, there are 4 units in one atom. So if 4 units constitute one helium atom, you have 104 units. These will be in how many atoms?
416.
Okay, 104. So from that, you will apply the unitary method. Hence, 1 unit will be in 1 by 4 helium atom. Hence, 104 units will be in 1 by 4 into 104. That is 26 atoms helium. You can understand it like this. One helium atom has 4 units. 2 helium atoms will have 8, 3 will have 12, and something like that. Total will be 26. And 26 fours you will have 104 units. So there will be total 26 atoms, each atom having 4 units. Total will be 104. Is that clear now?
Yes.
Okay. So you should not get confused 104 grams. 104 grams, then you will convert 104 grams first to moles, and then mole multiplied by Na will give you number of atoms in that case. So here answer will be 26. C is correct option. Next. The number of water molecules present in a drop of water weighing 0.018 grams. Give me answer quickly. Yash Koyal, think again. It is 0.018 gram, not 18 gram. There is calculation mistake basically. You need to check. Don't give me the the value. Give me the option. Only option. Okay. Lemuel correct. Kartike correct. Arjun. Give me the option. Arjun. Pratham
Sir,
correct.
sir, in by mistake I wrote, sir, the wrong exponent, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
So write the option. That's why I am saying just write the A, B, C, D option. Nothing else. Arjun, no. Ariman, yes, correct. Shashwat, correct. Yash, Bedi, check your answer again. Pratyush, check your answer again. Yash, Koyal, correct. Kavish, correct. Vedant, correct. Kavya, correct. Arna, no. Samad, no. Chitej, no. Pratham, no. Yash Sharma, yes. Arjun, no. Shivani, no. Tanishi, yes. Pranav, yes. Kavish, yes. Amir, yes. Naman, no. Pratyush, yes. Arna, no. Naman, still no. Yash Bedi, now correct. Sanskriti, no. Okay. Why so many wrong answers? I need to understand. Before I explain this question, just write present in the chat box. Everyone write present in the chat box. No spelling mistake. Check your spelling because I'll search through your presence. I'll search through, search box. So if there is any spelling mistake, it will be marked as absence. Only once. Now try to understand number of water molecules present and what is given mass. So basically it is conversion of mass to mole to molecules. You remember the diagram. It is 0.018 gram. So whenever we are moving inward, it will be division 0.018 divided by 18 molar mass of water. So these many moles, 0.018 divided by 18, you multiply this by Na, you get the number of molecules. So this one is actually 18 into 10 power 3. 0.018 is 18 into 10 power minus 3. This will give you 1. Means 6.022 into 10 to the power 20. Tanishi, write present. Okay. Don't write your name. You have to write present only. Isn't that easy? Where the confusion was, why so many wrong answers? So try to find out where the mistake was. Correct that mistake so that you don't repeat it. Next, the number of atoms present in 0.1 mole of P4 are. P4 is a molecule, that's a hint. Phosphorus exists as P4 molecule. Tell me the answer. This may take some time, but a good question. No, Ariman. Try again. Kavish, correct answer. Ariman now correct answer. Yash Vedi, correct answer. Good. I was not expecting quick correct answers. Amir, correct answer. Good. Kartike, Pratyush, correct answer. Yash Goel, correct answer. Pratham, try again. Remember, Pratham, it is 0.1 mole. Lemuel, correct answer. Arjun, try again. Shashwat, correct answer. Samad, correct. Yash Sharma, try again. Naman, Kshitij, correct answers. Let me see just a second. Pratham, your answer was no. Tanishi, correct answer. Now look here. 0.1 moles of these men. Atoms have been asked, you can calculate molecules. P4 is a molecule. And then you can multiply that by 4, you will get atoms. That is the only trick. What is given? Mole. What you have to obtain? Particles. But these particles will be in the form of molecules. From molecules, you will convert these to atoms by multiplying by 4 because one molecule has 4 atoms. How simple it is. When you convert mole to molecules, you multiply by Na. So you have 0.1 mole multiplied by Na. These many molecules. It means 6.022 into 10 to the power 22 molecules. 0.1 is actually 10 to the power minus 1. It will be 10 power minus 2. Now multiply it by 4. Atoms will be molecules.
24.088.
Right. So molecules 6.022 into 10 to the power 22 multiplied by 4. 24 point.
2.4 into 10 raised to the power 23.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Into
Sir,
10
in
power-
option D, sir, phosphorus means, sir, molecular or atoms, sir. In option D.
Same. Option D says same as in 3.1 gram of phosphorus. Atoms,
Yes, sir.
atoms only because we are talking about
Sir,
atoms.
I thought it was molecule. That is why, sir, I wrote this.
23 atoms. It means A is the correct answer. All subtle concepts have to be clear. Remember, these are your CBSE level questions. Okay? JEE and NEET questions will be 3 times harder. So these questions have to be very clear. Yes, Devyansh. Next, which of the following weighs least? These type of questions we have done. Apply your knowledge. Tell me the answer. Yes, Goel, correct answer. Remember, if I think that this is a guess, I can ask you to explain. No, Samad. Shashwat, correct. Pratham, no. Ariman, no.
So,
Yes.
so I think in the first part there is some mistake. It says NTP. Shouldn't it be STP?
Yes, it should be SCP. But now, those are around few years old questions where it was written NTP. So you will consider NTP as STP. Kartike, no. Pratyush, no. Yash, Kedi, correct answer. Amir, no. Least. Weight. You need to calculate weight. And weight will be mole multiplied by molar mass. And in third case, weight is already given, so you don't need to do anything. C part already weight given. Pranav, yes, correct. Arjun, no. Devyansh, no. Kartike, no. Yash Sharma, correct. Tanishi Mitra, correct. I am not getting correct answers in the proportion I am expecting. Samad, correct answer. Atman, correct answer. Kavish, correct answer. Now I am getting a lot of correct answer. Pratham, correct answer. Okay. Calculate the moles, multiply by molar mass. You need to do it in 3 parts. A, B, D only. C, anyways in grams. Calculate this 22.4 liter is actually 1 mole. So mass will be mole multiplied by molar mass. So mole, no, 2.24, sorry, it is not 22.4, 2.24, it will be 0.1 mole. 22.4 will be 1 mole, 2.24 will be 0.1 mole, it will be 4.4 grams. 6.022 into 10 power 21. 6.02 into 10 power 23 will be 1 mole. 10 power 22 will be 0.01 mole. 10 to power 23 is 1 mole. 10 power 21 will be 1 divided by 100, 0.01. Multiplied by 44, that is 0.4 grams. This is anyway given 1 gram. These many atoms of carbon again, 10 to power 23 would have been 1 mole, 10 to power 22 will be
0.1 mole.
Yes.
Again multiplied by
1.2.
12 will be 1.2. Out
1.
of these, if you see, this one is least 0.4. So in all these cases, A, B, D part, you have to convert these given quantities to moles, and mole multiplied by molar mass will give you the mass. Anything is not clear, which point is not clear, go through that, or if you can understand that, absolutely fine. Next question. The total number of atoms in 8.4 grams of ammonia is?
Sir, should we consider 4 or 5, sir? In the question, it is 5.
Which question?
Sir, this only. Sir,
This
it
one?
you just said 4, so sir, we take 4 only, no? Or sir, according to this.
No, the question is total number of atoms in 8.5 grams of ammonia.
Yes, sir.
What is not clear, or maybe
Sir, you just said 8.4. I think so. I thought.
8.5. Yash Goyal correct. Shashwat no. Arjun correct. Karthike no. Yash Bedi correct. Tanishi Mitra correct. Arna correct. With thumbs, keep trying. Yash Sharma keep trying. Lemuel no. Devyansh correct. Shashwat
Sir, I resent the answer. Please check.
send again.
Yes, sir, I sent again.
Devyansh correct. Shashwat no. Kavish no. Pratyush yes. Yes, Sharma now correct. Amir, Lemuel, Kartike, Shashwat correct. Samad no. Kavish now correct.
Sir, is my answer wrong?
First switch on your video, then I'll answer. Atman no. Kshitij correct. Now how easy this question? Conversion is from mass to number of atoms. So always think in terms of that diagram. You have mass, you have to convert it to particles. And particles you may be asked about number of atoms or number of molecules. Here you have been asked number of atoms, but particles here will be in form of molecule, not atoms. So you will first calculate molecules and then convert to atoms. Mass 8.5 divided by molar mass of ammonia. Molar mass of ammonia will be 14 plus 3 ones are 3. There are 3 hydrogens, 17 U. It means molar mass will be 17 gram per mole. You will divide it by 17. These many moles, when converted to molecules, you need to multiply it by Na. Okay, 8.5 ones are 2s are 17 means 3.011 into 10 to the power 23 molecule. There are 4 atoms in one molecule. NH3, 1 plus 3, that is 4 atoms. It means you have to multiply this by 4 to get the number of atoms. So atoms will be number of molecules multiplied by 4. That is 12 point something into 10 power 23. That is 1.2 into 10 power 24.
Yes, sir.
So why do we multiply it by 4?
Because one molecule has 4 atoms. We calculated number of molecules of ammonia. So here we got number of molecules, not atoms.
Okay.
And one molecule has 4 atoms, 1 atom of nitrogen and 3 atoms of hydrogen, total 4. So that's why we multiplied number of molecules by number of atoms. Sorry, 4 to get the number of atoms. Is that clear?
Yes.
Next question. The number of atoms of oxygen present in 11.2 liter of ozone at STP are. Ariman Pal, correct answer. Yash Bedi, correct. Yash Sharma Sabiraj, also correct. Kavish, Yash Goyal, Arjun, Pratham, Amir. And this is, I think, the first question. I have not received any wrong answer till now. Kartikesh, Shashwat, Lemuel, Tanishi, all correct. Arna, correct. All answers correct. Yeah. So first you calculated the number of molecules, multiplied that by 3. Because one ozone molecule has 3 oxygen atoms. So 11.2 liter is actually 0.5 mole. 22.4 liter at STP of ozone will be 1 mole. 11.2 will be 0.5 mole. 0.5 mole will be equal to how many molecules? Number of moles multiplied by Na. These many molecules. But how many atoms? 3 times, because you have 3 atoms in one ozone molecule, O3. Ozone is O3. So 3 into 0.5 into 6.032 into 3, that is 9.033 into. Yes, Pranav, Naman, Pratyush, Samad, your answers were also correct. Now next question. Which of the following weighs least? Again, a similar question, but most students make mistakes here or face difficulty. So that's why similar question again. Kavish, correct. Atman and Tanishi, again. Yash Goyal, correct. The concept is very similar. Mole multiplied by molar mass will give you the weight. Pratyush, correct. Pranav, no. Shashwat, no. Yash, no. Remember, I'll let you know if you have not answered any questions. I should tell you one thing. Okay. I have names of all of you. Just one sheet I keep by my side. So for example, here are the names. Okay. And if you give me one answer, whether that is wrong or correct, I don't bother about that. That is something I calculate afterwards. Okay. But For every correct answer, I draw a bar against your name. Okay, if you answer but the answer is not correct, even then I draw a bar like this. And after that, I calculate how many answers you have given during the session. Each student, I don't bother whether you have given me wrong answer, but you must try. If you make mistake, that is acceptable. If you make mistake, you won't repeat it. If you don't make mistakes here, you will do the same thing in examination. Remember. So I take note of all of you like this against your name. So if I find that few students have responded just one or two questions, I'll contact you. Okay. Devyansh, no. Amir, yes. Atman, no. Chitej, yes. Shashwat, now, yes. Arna, no. Yes, Vedi, no. Devyansh, correct. Kartike, no. Lemuel, no. Pratham, no. Arjun, no. Mass we are talking about. Concepts have to be clear. Samad, no. Gyanendra, no. Naman, yes. Devanshi, no. Shivani, no. Sanskriti, no. Okay, now stop answering. Okay, Samad and Yash Bedi, now you have given correct answers, but now Arjun, no, still no. Just think from the perspective that which of the following weighs least means you have to get the mass from what? Mole. Now think and then answer. Gyanendra, yes, correct. Gram moles means mole. Mole means mole. Gram atoms means mole. Mole means mole. Means all of these are in moles. You just need to multiply these by their molar masses and get the mass. And after that, you need to see which one is the least. Subway now correct. Sucrose molar mass you need to remember. There are few molar masses I would suggest that you remember. Okay, glucose 180. These will help you to save time. Okay, sucrose 342, calcium carbonate 100, H2SO4 98. These will be used very frequently, and if you don't remember, you will have to calculate in the examination. Don't do that. And now tell me the answer. Okay, now I am getting quite a few correct. Yes, Sharma, Pratham, Karthike, correct answer.
Sir,
Yes,
for its D part, its mass is 27 grams.
yes, correct. So how easy this question was? In this case, moles, 2 gram moles multiplied by its molar mass. 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 27 gram is the least. All planned systematically where you have to go through, right? First, these questions, if you can't do, don't jump onto the questions which are, a level higher. Don't jump. Don't do questions set anywhere from the internet. You will harm yourself. First, make your concepts clear. These are, I am saying again, these are easy questions, not tough questions. So first, make sure that you solve these type of questions. Then jump to higher level question. Next one. Which of the following has maximum number of atoms? So here you have to convert mass to particles. Particles first can be in the form of molecule and you might need to convert to atoms. Okay, so all of these are molecules. So once you get molecules, after that you will have to multiply by some factor to get atoms. Okay, Kavish, Yash, Shashwat. Correct answer. Good. Yash Goyal, Yash Sharma. Correct answers. Pratham correct. Naman correct. Good. Keep the diagram, conversion diagram in your mind. Go through that diagram again. Arna correct. Naman correct. Lemuel correct. Amir yes. Correct. Arjun correct. Pranav correct. Good. Karthikeya correct. Okay. So that gives me a confidence that you have understood this concept. Good. Okay. Maximum number of atoms means mass you have to convert to first moles and then to number of molecules and then to atoms. So 18 gram will be 1 mole. Okay. 1 mole into 6.022 into 10 to power 3, or you just write Na. Okay. Na will be molecules. To get atoms, there are 3 atoms in water. 3. 16 gram of O2 will be given mass upon molar mass, that is 0.5 into Na molecule. But how many atoms are there in one oxygen molecules? 2. 2 into 0.51. 4.4 gram divided by molar mass into Na. So it will be 0.1
0.1.
into Na, number of molecules. But in one molecule, there are 3 atoms, 0.3. 16 gram of CH4 given mass upon molar mass, that is 1 mole. 1 mole into Na gave you molecule. But in one molecule, there are 5 atoms, 1 carbon and 4 hydrogen. That is 5 Na. This one has the maximum number of atoms. Okay. Meanwhile, let me see who has given me the correct answer. Tanishi no, Atman no, Subway correct, Devyansh, Pratyush, Samad correct answers you had given. Yes, Devanshi, your answer was correct. Next, 1 mole of methane contains. Read all the options, which one is correct? Okay, Amir, correct. Yash Goel, good. Pratham, good. Yash Bedi, good. Arjun, yes, good. By 2, you mean B, correct. Lemuel, yes, Sharma. Kavish, Pranav, Pratyush, all correct. Naman, correct. Good. Karthikeya, correct. Atman, correct. Samad, you need to try again. One mole of methane, CH4. Hydrogen atoms will be 4 times 6.022 into 10 power 23. because one molecule has 4 hydrogens. So their ratio is 1:4. Molecule is to atom ratio is molecule is to atom ratio is 1:4. Hydrogen atom. Okay. So A is not correct. Then 1 mole of methane, whatever is the ratio of particles, that is will be the ratio of mole. So 1 mole, because you just divide by Na. 1 mole of CH4 methane will have 4 moles of hydrogen atom, and gram atoms means mole. It means B is correct. Yes, Tanishi, Devansh, Yanin, Chitij, Samad now correct. Okay. 1 mole will not be 1.81 into 10 power 23 molecules, rather it will be 6.022 into 10 power 23. 1 mole of carbon will not have 3 grams, rather it will have 12 grams and 4 grams hydrogen. Total 1 mole will have 16 grams. So 12 grams of carbon, not 3 grams of carbon. Next, which of the following contains more molecules? So you mean you have to calculate greatest number of molecules. And the answer here is very simple, because I told you in the previous class, you don't need to actually calculate, you need to get the proportionality or inverse proportionality. You will get the answer. Yash Goyal, Kavish correct. Yash Bedi, think again. Tanishi correct. Samad no. Sabya no. Yash Sharma, yes, correct. Pratham correct. Shashwat correct. Kartikeya, Lemuel correct. Amir no. Gyanendra no. Sanskriti no. Aryaman no. Sabya now correct.
Sir, sir, by mistake I wrote the sir the wrong option, sir.
Okay. Arjun correct. Pratyush correct. Arna correct. Samad correct. Amir correct now. Okay. So what is the relationship? Okay, which will have more molecules. Molecules actually will be in proportion to moles, because molecules will be equal to moles, sorry, moles multiplied by Na. It means molecules will be proportional to number of moles. And number of moles is given mass upon molar mass. Mass is constant here, 1 gram. It means molecules will be inversely proportional to molar mass. The one which has least molar mass will have maximum molecules. Hydrogen here has least molar mass too. C option will be correct. Otherwise, you have liberty to calculate the number of molecules, which I don't suggest. It will require a lot of time. Next question. The molar masses of oxygen and sulfur dioxide are 32 and 64 respectively. If 1 liter of oxygen at 25 degrees Celsius and 750 mm Hg pressure contains n molecules, then the number of molecules in 2 liter sulfur dioxide under same conditions of temperature and pressure is. This question is not tough. It looks tough. I'll give you a hint, right? Suppose you have 2 containers. and one container is at 0 degrees Celsius initially. Okay, so and here also you have two containers. This one is at 0 degrees Celsius, 1 atm. This one is at 25 degrees Celsius, 750 mm. 1 atm is 760 mm. Suppose here you have n molecules, here you have 2n molecules, suppose. Okay. Then if you increase the temperature of both or decrease the temperature of both or increase the pressure, decrease the pressure, will the number of molecules change? These will remain same.
No, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
But you might say that this volume got changed. So now the volume is slightly bigger. This much volume is extra. So here this might be 0.8 N in this case. So here also the volume will increase extra. So here will be 1.6 and in the same proportion because molecules cannot disappear. So proportion has to be same. Proportion will remain same. There might be possibility that in the same volume now you have different atoms, number of atoms, but their ratio will not change. Ratio will remain 1:2 in the similar volume. Now you can tell me the answer. Okay, Devyansh, Atman, Shashwat, Pranav, Lemor, Kavish, Pratyush, correct answers. Yes, the correct answer. If I have not read your name, it means your name is scrolled up quickly. So write your answer again. Pratham, yes, give me the option, Pratham. Okay, however, your answer is correct. Samad, no. Yes, Goel, correct. So the question here is simply that if there were n molecules in 1 liter, in 2 liter, there will be 2n molecules because temperature and pressure is same. 25 degrees Celsius, 750 mm. Although it is not STP, at STP, it would have been a different volume. For example, instead of 1 liter, it would have been 0.9 liter. But 2 liter will have double of that one. So 1 liter has at STP 22.4 liters, say 2 liters will have 22.4 liters. That is simple terms. But here, the question, understand the question. 1 liter of oxygen. So here you have oxygen. And this is 1 liter. Okay. Some temperature and pressure, because this temperature and pressure remains constant, we may not even consider this. Okay. It contains n molecules. Now it is asked then the number of molecules in 2 liters of sulfur dioxide. This is actually given to confuse you because at the same temperature and pressure, if you remember the conversion mole to volume, did we consider the type of gas? I said for all gases, any gas at STP, the volume will be 22.4 liters. So it does not matter you are considering oxygen or you are considering sulfur dioxide. All gases at same temperature and pressure will have same volume per mole. Okay. If the temperature and pressure is STP, then that volume will be 22.4 liter. Otherwise, it may be different on different temperature and pressure, but volumes of equal moles of gases will be same. And that is basically when we will be talking about Avogadro law. That is actually the Avogadro law. Same volumes, okay, will have same number of molecules. Is that clear or not what I am saying?
Sir,
Yes.
it means that you're saying at the if sir suppose these two things are sulfur dioxide and sir the other thing which was given, sir. Yes, sir. If both are considered at 1 liter, then sir the number of molecules would again be same
Yes,
in these
correct.
two.
Because
If the physical
22.4
conditions
liter,
are constant.
exactly. Because 22.4 liter will
Sir
have
has 1 mole.
26.022 into 10 power 23 molecules. So 1
Yes, sir.
liter will have 6.022 into 10 power 23 divided by 22.4 molecules,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
irrespective of whether we are talking about oxygen or sulfur dioxide.
Yes, sir.
So if we are increasing the number of, increasing the volume to double, the number of molecules will also be double, irrespective
Yes,
of
sir.
whether we are talking about oxygen or sulfur dioxide.